Hello, my name's Nessa and this is Cara, the van. She's actually a caravan. But I was thinking the other day, I watched Here We Tow and they were doing a lovely review of a caravan, and I thought to myself, I've never shown you around Cara. So Cara is a 2000 build Streling Eccles Onyx. She's 4 berth, so there is 2 berths here at the front, which makes a very decent double bed. And then there is a fixed double at the back, and it's a decent sized double. My husband's 6'4" and he can manage to sleep in here quite well with me at 5'8". There's loads and loads of storage in Cara's bedroom. These are big cupboards, and then there's little lockers underneath. On both sides of the bed there are shelving units, and there's an old Android TV swivel base. I don't use it for that, I use it for storage for the kitchen, especially if we're away for a week, because you know, the more room you need with the more people you've got in your van. And then there's the toilet, so there's a shower unit, electric flushing toilet, cassette toilet, and again more decent sized storage in there. I want to change this shower head. Any comments or links to videos would be gratefully appreciated, because let's just say it's a damp squib. Yeah, there's an air vent in the roof for the shower, and what I consider quite a big window for such a small shower. Yeah, there's a shower tray. Sounds like someone's going out in their truck from storage. Have a little mirror there, and the cupboard, wash, hairbrush and toothbrushes, and little shelf for your soaps, and your sink cabinet is in your bedroom. There's again big storage underneath the sink. Got my washing up bowl in there, some shoes and more loo cleaner. Can you tell we're accident prone? We've got one first aid bag there, one first aid bag there, and a little window, and then a very nice big window over the bed, or next to the bed. My only problem is that in the summertime the sunlight does come through the bottom of the blinds, so I bought some pretty cushions to put across the bottom there to stop the sun coming in. Another window there, vent. It does open, but I just tend to keep it closed because I don't really need any more light in my bedroom. So I had this replaced 2 years ago now. I've owned Cara for 3 years now. I had this replaced 2 years ago because the plastic had perished. Cara has a very big wardrobe. Again, I've installed a mirror. Yeah, and I keep my broom and pan in there, and shoe storage, and folding stuff in here for when the boys come to camp with me, which is getting less and less now, to be fair. Loads of hanging space. And my fuse box with all my fuses, all that lovely stuff there. This, because she's not a modern caravan with storage for a bin on the door, I just whack it there, and you stick your shopping bag or your bin bag handles over these loops here, and yeah, you've got your rubbish there. It's cleaned out every day because, you know, we use so much packaging nowadays, don't we? But yeah, shut that up. Then we come round to the kitchen. So we've got, I can keep my eye on people from the bed. We've got these little storage drop down cupboards, essential dog poo bags, sorry, and gubbins. And then this, when we're off on our travels, is usually full of tins or herbs and spices, things like that. But as we've been doing some jobs, it's not full of it at the minute. And yeah, when I bought Cara, they just replaced the oven. So she's got an two shelved oven, which I have done a roast in. That was very good. Separate grill, and just clean this stuff out. So I love this. I inherited this from my mum, but it's great. It just sits on top of the oven when we're not moving, and it just makes a great work surface. But because we're off grid most of the time when we're camping, I decided to buy a 4 gas burner instead of, because sometimes you get the electric hob here. Well, that would be no good to me because I'm cooking on gas most of the time. That's straight back over there. I don't know where she would have got this from, but yeah, it's sturdy. It stays where it's supposed to. And then above the cooker and the sink, I have got 3 big units for bowls, plates, glasses and cups. And then that one's got coffee, washing up liquid, tea and sugar, UHT milk and some oil in it. I probably don't utilise these the way they should be used, but it works for me at the minute. And then a tiny cutlery drawer. So it's only a 4 berth and there's only usually me in it, so you know, there's chopping boards and saucepans and some more cleaning stuff in there. And then this one's big. This has got my big pans, my big kettle, all that kind of thing in it. All the weight over the wheels, obviously. And I have a dynamic gas and electric fridge freezer with beer, obviously. The freezer cabinet is quite big, for a weekend kind of a caravan. It was great for a tray of ice and some fish fingers. And then we come to the front, the living room part, or what I use as the living room part. So I had my friend put a solar panel in the roof, on the roof for me. So not too bad. And a radio. And then there's the drinks cabinet, which is looking kind of bare at the minute. Bobby Thompson, love you, love your work. And these little ones at the front are not very deep. They're not very deep at all at the top, because it's of course the sloping roof for outside. But yeah, they're good for twinkly lights and some Puriclean. The alarm system and some couple of little boxes with all my tins in, and obviously the obligatory pasta and sauce and pots of porridge. I tend to go and set Cara up wherever we're going, and then I go off to the supermarket, because by the time I've got back, either on the gas or if I have hookup, the fridge freezer has usually started, it's kicked in, and you know, I can keep stuff fresh in there. Oh, the hook's for a tea towel, because I couldn't find anywhere to pop a tea towel. They're my... So I have watched the Trudgeons for quite a while, and they have similar issue to me. If I put a set of keys down somewhere, I'll forget where they are. So they have their own hook. That's if I've lost my car keys or my caravan keys and they're not on there, then I'm buggered. But they should be on that one. And these ones are just some little hand mittens for the oven. Got a set of 2. Been brilliant so far. Like I say, went to IKEA to get them. They've been awesome. So, anything else to show you here? Oh yeah, there is loads and loads of storage in the front. Loads of storage in the front. I hardly use any of it. Oh, this pulls out to make like a little diner. So that's fine if you just want cup of tea. The pair of you just want a cup of tea, or just me on my own. Fancy my dinner kind of semi on my lap. But then there is a big table in there. She's got gas blown heating from my little Trumatic. There's even one in the toilet to keep your bathroom nice and warm. 2 down there, like I showed you, 1 in the bedroom, 1 in the bathroom. I've got all the carpets out for an airing. I'm going to take them home and hoover them. I'll show you the outside. Now, where did I put my keys? So she has a stable door There's the internal lock at night. Yeah, stable door like that. Or pull the lock off. It's just a clip. And that's her. She's got a light and a window in the door. That's the side of the caravan. The window that's open is the bathroom. And we have cassette toilet, water in, cassette toilet. I don't need to show you that, do I? No, I don't think so. The back of Cara. Very plain at the minute. I want to get some decals for here. My favourite racing driver, I'm hoping, Mr. Newsham. And then here we have a really big locker under the bed. I've got my chairs and my trolley in there. More beer, probably. Your water inlet, a whale system. The gas, Truma gas system vent. This comes off. She has, that's the old Android aerial. She has a 100-watt solar panel that my friend put in for me. That charges the battery, I should say. The vents for the fridge freezer, kitchen window, living room window. That's the battery block, the battery box, and the mains inlet, and the 240 for the motor movers in there as well, because she does have a motor mover. Don't know if you can see that or not. Shut that up. And on the front, she's got 3 front windows and the gas locker. I've just taken one of the gas bottles out because it's empty. I've got a toolbox in there, I've got a watering can, the other gas bottle, yeah, and then a Alco hitch at the front. Another living room window, so the living room is very well illuminated. I have gas for a barbecue. I've never used it. And then another foot locker where I keep my wires, which has got an external power point there. Again, never used it because most of the time we are on gas. So that is my Cara. I love her to pieces, even though things keep going wrong and I have to keep fixing them. But then, you know, that happens to everybody's caravans, no matter what age they are. So yeah, that is my lovely, lovely Cara the van. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one. You stay safe. Bye bye.